Hey everyone, come on in here. Let's talk about it. Let me get us all situated. Lord have mercy. All right, y'all. There's a lot of grant money available this week, so we are not here to play. All right, y'all. Come on in here. Come on. Y'all, come on in here. Because, hey, Danny Mac, there is $500,000 available in grants this week from different grant companies, different grant opportunities. And then that's not even to mention the money that's available next week. And I'm talking about these are the due dates, okay? That's not even to mention the money that's available come the 1st of April. So we have no time to waste. All right, come on in here and let the money. Hey, Angel, I do save my lives. Most of them. Come on, Tamara. Yes, honey, all businesses qualify. We're going to talk about it right now. So let me pin this comment. And I want you guys to go ahead and drop a money bag in the chat. Drop a money bag in the chat while I pin this comment. All right. Because, yesterday I was going to go live, but it was late, y'all. I'm in Senegal. If you don't know, if you're new here, I live in Senegal. I moved here. Thank you so much. I moved here 8 months ago and been rocking and rolling. So we have a 4-hour time difference. So it's 12:30 a.m. here. So 30 minutes after midnight. And I know it's probably 8 o'clock maybe where y'all are, East Coast, and maybe 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock Pacific. So yeah, yesterday it was, getting towards 1, 2 a.m. I was like, oh Lord, I hope they won't be mad at me, but I'm tired. So I had to come on here today because one of these grants is due in 2 days on the 15th. 2 of them are due on the 15th. Another one is due on the 19th, okay? And a couple more are due by next Friday. So I'm like, oh no, I gotta come on here and talk to my people because there is too much money up for grabs this week, and I gotta make sure that you are securing the bag. So let's just talk about overall your business getting funded, right? Some of you guys are new here. Hey, some of you guys have been here for some time, but I want to make sure that we all come into this with the same understanding of what you're able to do with. It's not too late. Who said it's too late? Thank you, Miss Woody girl. Glisten and glow candle. Listen, glisten and glow. It is not too late because I'm going to show you how you can fill out these applications in less than 48 hours. Okay? Because if I'm on here telling you how to get it, I'm going to also give you the strategy for how to get it. Okay? We're going to work smarter and not harder. So it is not too late. It is not too late. And here's what I want you guys to understand. There are a lot of grants out there for minority-owned businesses, women-owned businesses. Hey, Floyd. Black-owned businesses, right, which qualifies as a minority-owned business. There are also grants out there for those of you who are the fellas. I know sometimes the guys feel like, dang, it seems like there's all these grants for women. What about us? But there are several grant opportunities out there, no matter what area of business you fall into. So let's make sure that we're covering some of the core basics, right? Let's make sure we're covering some of the core basics. I'm going to share with you guys some websites where you can find grants and apply for them, and also some grants that are open right now. So first thing I want you guys to understand is that applying for grants is definitely a law of large numbers strategy, okay? The difference between getting a grant and getting a loan, you almost have, I won't say a guarantee, but your chances are a lot higher of getting it because of the fact that they want to give you the money because they know that you're going to pay it back. So what they're looking for is for you to obviously fill out your application. They want to look at your business credit. In some cases, they want to look at your personal credit. And they're motivated to give you the money because this is how those lending companies make money. Now, on the other end, the grants, right? It's not that they're not motivated to give you the money, but the competition is higher, right? So if 100 people apply to a loan, and if they're all qualified, 100 people can get the loan. But if 100 people apply to a grant, it may not be that 100 people are getting the grant. There may only be money set aside for 10 people or 20 people. So I say that to say, this is why you want to have both in your lending strategy, in your funding strategy. You want to have your business credit optimized. You want to have a business plan. You want to be pursuing funding on the loan side and the business credit card side, but you also want to be pursuing debt-free funding, if you will, through grants on the other side of things, because of the fact that grants, you don't have to pay them back. And now you're giving yourself the opportunity to win in two ways. So what I want to encourage you on right now is don't stop going after the grants. Why? Because this is free money. So I know sometimes we get declined for a grant and then we say, oh, I'm never applying to another grant again. It's impossible. It's not impossible. You're going to increase your chances by actually submitting more applications. The more applications you put out there, the more effort that you put in, the more strategic applications you put out there, and we'll talk about what a strategic application is, the higher your chances are of winning. And here's why I say don't stop, because I'm going to show you guys how to use the grant templates I create for you to really make your grant application process almost automated, right? Sometimes what feels overwhelming with a grant is that you got to answer questions. You know, they want to know, okay, tell me about your business. What's the impact of your business? You know, and I know a lot of us feel like, okay, I'm not a writer. I don't feel like sitting through this application. But when you're using the templates and you're using the grant rap sheet, which is what I call it, that I made for you, where you essentially keep all your answers in one place. Now, when you're applying for grants, instead of it being this whole session where you have to think of the answer, you're able to really copy paste. You're able to strategically look at previous submissions that you've sent in. You're able to look at your templated grant proposal that you've written and say, oh, okay, I've already answered this question here in this section of my grant proposal, or I've already answered this question here in this previous application that I submitted. So you're going to take that, make a few adjustments, pop it into the new application, and now your application period went from 2 hours long to maybe 30 to 45 minutes, okay? Comment the word smarter in the chat. So we want to make this a process where we're working smarter and not harder, okay? Because if it's free money, we got to go after it. It's free. It is free. I just had 2 students this month, one who got a $5,000 grant, another who got a $2,500 grant. And let me tell you something, any type of free money that gets deposited into your account feels amazing. So I don't want you guys to get discouraged. I don't want you to count yourself out. Recognize that you're gonna have to get through some no's to get to that yes, right? But that yes is going to be so worth it, because $10,000 just given to you that you don't have to pay back, sign me up. The possibilities are endless, okay? Now, another thing I want you guys to understand with your grants is that every single type of business can get a grant. Every single type of business. If you have a pet business, you've got a flower shop, you're a real estate agent, whatever your thing is, every single type of business can get a grant. It's just a matter of looking for the right grants for you. Now, does that mean finding grants for real estate agents? No, you don't have to do that. But you want to look at what are grants that are providing grants for people that are like me. For example, so if you're a real estate agent, but you're also a woman, or you're also Latina, or you're a Black-owned business, or you're located in Chicago, right? So now what you're going to look at is not what are all the real estate grants, but you're going to be looking at what are the grant opportunities for businesses in the city of Chicago. What are the grant opportunities for Latinas? What are the grant opportunities for Black women? What are the grant opportunities for women? What are the grant opportunities for single mothers? So now you just opened yourself up to 5 other categories instead of just looking for real estate grants. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Drop a gem in the chat if that's making sense. So that's how you should be searching for grants. And I'm going to share with you guys websites where all the grants are accumulated for you. And in addition to the template that you guys have, the grant templates, you have a full list of 1,000 grants that I've put together for you that just has grants. Okay, so finding the grant is not the problem, right? So that's how you want to look at it. Sometimes we're thinking, well, if I have an e-commerce business, I need to just find e-commerce grants. But no, there are grants available in your state to support your businesses in your state. There are grants available in your city to support businesses in your city. There are grants that are situated just for women. There are grants that are just for veterans, if you're a veteran. There are grants that are just for minorities, which many of you in here are probably minorities. So that is how we want to get this together, all right? So the first things first, we got $10,000 due on Friday. Comment ready in the chat if you're ready. Comment ready in the chat if you're ready. So we've got a $10,000 grant due on Friday. And let me go ahead and pull up the other ones too. There's a lot of grants this month, y'all. A lot. Because we're still in grant season. So I want you guys to know that grant season runs from January, really December through April. Like that's when you're going to see a big majority of grants. There's grants all year round, but the biggest season for the most money, and when a lot of these companies are giving away this money, is right between January and March. Okay. All right. So we've got a couple here. But the first $10,000 grant that I want to go over with you guys, and I talked about this last week, so if you missed it, it's a good thing you're back in here again. This is going to take you approximately 20 to 25 minutes to apply for, maybe even less if you're using my grant templates. But this is the $10,000 AI Innovation Grant, okay? So what they're giving is $10,000 for, and I quote, businesses that are already using AI or are thinking about using AI. Okay, so I shared with you guys ChatGPT, that's AI. Video.ai, the application I showed you guys that chops up your videos for you, that's AI. If you're using a website builder like Durable that I posted about today, that's AI. If you're using ManyChat to automatically reply to DMs and comments, that's AI. So I don't want you thinking, oh, well, I can't apply for that because I don't use AI in my business. Yes, you do. Because you're about to go to chatgpt.com right now and use AI to help you create your content. Okay? So let me move this over. So when we go to sites like ChatGPT, right? And I'm sure so many of you guys have used ChatGPT in many different ways, but let's go ahead and use it to create a 30-day marketing calendar for our business, all right? Because, excuse me, in this grant application, you are going to have to mention how you're currently using AI in your business. So I'm going to give you a couple ways that you can use AI in your business to not only elevate your business, but to also help you be able to qualify for this grant. So we're going to tell ChatGPT, excuse me, you are an Instagram marketing expert. And I want y'all, just go ahead and drop your niche in the chat real quick so I can choose a business. Drop your niche, any niche. Pick a niche, any niche. Tell me what your business is. And we are going to do a couple examples with ChatGPT. I just had a great class tonight with my mentees, you know, all about passive income, digital products. It was so dope. So we were in here doing some ChatGPT prompts as well. But this is how you're going to get this grant and how you're going to elevate your business by using AI. Because at this point, y'all, we've got to be using it because it is a game changer. It is a game changer. All right, so we got a childcare center. We got a nanny business. Okay, love it. Photography, eco-friendly logistics. I know that's right. Bakery, etc. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh, hey girl. I just saw her join Tamiko. So you are an Instagram marketing expert. Please create a 30-day content calendar with relevant short form content ideas that are centered around, and let's go ahead and put in our niche, that are centered around, how would I say nannying? That are centered around childcare and child development. That is my niche, and these pieces of content should help answer customer questions and educate them on what my business offers. So let me read the prompt again. You're an Instagram marketing expert. Please create a 30-day content calendar with relevant short-form content ideas that are centered around childcare and childcare development. So this is for the people who said they had a childcare business or a nanny business. That is my niche, and these pieces of content should help answer customer questions and educate them. Now let's turn the camera around. And we're going to press submit. All right, it's a little far away, y'all. I'm sorry, because I don't feel like taking this thing off the tripod. YouTube. Let me turn the camera. All right, week 1, day 1. You're getting 30 days of content right here. Day 5, parent testimonial. Day 4, expert tip. So here, right now, we're winning in 2 ways. Number 1, we're using AI in our business so that we can apply for this AI grant. But as well, we're getting 30 days of content. So if you're anyone in here who struggles with content, and it is an absolute nightmare for you to think about creating content, day 17, you're able to talk about the importance of a routine. Discuss how a consistent routine supports emotional security in a child. Period. Period. All right, so if we were to exchange this for any business, right? We'll do another one once it finishes generating because it's still giving me all 30 days. So now when you apply for this AI grant, right? You're able to say, yes, our childcare or whatever business leverages AI to help us create relevant content marketing so that we can reach people in our community who need childcare services. And our AI tools help us come up with the tips and strategies that are most needed by the potential customers we want to serve. Cut the check, okay? Cut the check, because yes, we use AI in our business. Now, here's another way that you can use AI. So once you go ahead and create this content, and mind you, you can leverage this content calendar as a faceless brand, or you can go ahead and get on video and create the content as well. It's going to work in both ways. This content prompt is in the 1,000 ChatGPT prompts that I give you guys as a part of the summit. So I'm going to tell you guys how to get instant access to that at the end. But it's all in there, okay? The list of grants, the templates, the ChatGPT prompts, the whole nine. So now here's one more way we're going to use AI in your business that you can reference in this grant application. So let's go to this site called video.ai. And if you've been on my live before, you know what this site is. But essentially, I don't want you guys holding yourself back because you feel like you don't know how to edit videos, okay? Yes, at a certain point, you know, we all had to try to figure out how to do a little bit of editing. But now, because we've got AI, because we've got these tools, you don't have to know how to lick a nothing. You can just simply get great quality videos to use on, you know, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok with the click of a button. So let's go to video.ai and let me just show y'all. So we've got our 30 days worth of content, right? You're going to sit down and either record the videos yourself or, go about it the faceless route. But once you get these videos recorded, you're going to upload them to video.ai so that it can do the magic of clipping for you. So here is a look at what you're going to find. So we use video.ai to clip my Instagram lives as well as my YouTube videos into smaller clips. So let me just click on one of these. Hold on, YouTube. Let me click on one of these so you can see what I mean. So if you've got a long piece of video, let's say you sat down and recorded content and it was 30 minutes of content. Now you're dreading having to go back and create the clips. You don't have to. So it is going to generate all these clips. As you can see from this one video, we got 36 different shorts, all clipped, all with the caption. So we're going to click on this. We're going to go to edit. Let me hold my phone so I can show YouTube. So we're going to click here. We go to edit and boom, we've got the templates. We've got the captions already written up. All you have to do is change your colors if that's what you want to do. Download it, post it to social media. And now here is another way that you have used AI in your business. So when we apply to this $10,000 grant, all about AI innovation, the two ways that you're using AI in your business are, number one, utilizing ChatGPT to create relevant content to help you market your business. And secondly, you're using video.ai to edit your content so that it is catchy and in short form, so it has the possibility to get viewed by more of your niche on all three social media platforms: Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Go ahead and cut the check. All right, y'all, comment cut the check in the chat. So that is two ways. So if you were thinking, well, there's no way I can apply for this grant because I don't use AI, yes, you do. Now you do. Okay. And not only is this valuable for the purposes of applying for this grant, but of course, if you weren't using these tools in that way before, start using them in that way now. Okay. Let them know to cut the check, because now that's one application down. So let's just review what the questions are on this, because I want you to understand that you got this, okay? So they're asking, what does your business do? Why did you start your business? Describe your community, the problem it faces, and how your business helps them. How would you use the grant money? How do you currently use AI to grow or strengthen your business? That's literally the question. How do you currently use AI to grow or strengthen your business? So we got two ways. And then a secondary question, if you're not currently using it, is how do you plan to use AI to grow and strengthen your business? Now, one thing I would recommend when you're answering that question is let's think outside the box. So you can definitely mention ChatGPT and video.ai for question number 5, which is how do you currently use AI? But for how do you plan to use AI, let's think outside the box, right? This is where you have the opportunity to really wow them with your grant application. Let's talk about an app. Let's talk about you want to use AI to create, I'm just thinking outside the box here, but you want to use AI to create, skin specific formulas that are developed, specifically for women over the age of 40 to help them reduce wrinkles. This is your opportunity to really think outside the box. Like, if you truly did have a team of AI developers in your business, in what way would you incorporate tech into your business? Because I learned last year, I went to this kind of like pitch conference, right? Or investment conference. And it was talking all about how to get the attention of investors, going forward. And what's going to be important for all of our businesses is to have some sort of AI or tech component, especially when we want to get these investor dollars. So we should all be thinking about, how can I incorporate an app into my business? How can I incorporate some sort of higher tech website into my business? How can I incorporate AI into my business, right? So that's your opportunity to kind of think outside the box with that question and really envision, if you did have a team at your disposal, an AI team at your disposal, what would you use that for in your business? Okay. So this is only 6 questions, y'all. 6 questions for the opportunity to win $10,000. And here's how we start to work smarter and not harder. Okay. When you answer these questions, there is another grant on this same site that has a very similar question, okay? When you answer these questions, you're gonna make sure to copy paste these onto your grant rap sheet so that the next grant application you apply for, let's say they also ask you the question of, describe your community, the problem it faces, and how your business helps to solve that problem. Now you know how to answer that question. So it's not like you've got to sit down and write a whole new answer because you've already answered it one time. And this is also what is in your grant application templates, okay? In the templates, let me find it so I can pull it up so you can see exactly what it looks like. But in these templates, you are given the space to write a full grant proposal, all about your budget, all about your mission statement, all about your methods, how you plan to achieve this goal in your business, so that when these questions come up, you've already got the foundation of the answer. You're just going to curtail it to the specific grant that you're applying for. So I want you guys to be thinking about this, because the number one question you're going to see on most, if not all, grants that you apply for is, how does your business create impact? Remember, applying for funding Applying for loans, their number one concern is how does your business create income? But when you're applying for grants, because of the fact that this is free money, their number one interest is how does your business create impact? I want you guys to comment the word impact in the chat. Comment impact in the chat, because you do make an impact, whether you believe it or not. Tonight, I'm going to make you believe in the impact your business has. Because a lot of y'all are playing too small, and I don't like it. A lot of y'all are playing small and feeling like, I just sell educational products, or I just, have an eyelash business, or I'm working on my real estate. I'm trying. Stop that. You have a big business and you create big impact. And that's the type of energy I need you to go into these applications with, okay? You need to act like Ellie is right on your shoulder telling you, no, cut the check. So that's exactly why I give you guys these templates, because that's your way of having, me in a little package when you're applying for these grants. I may not be able to be there with all of y'all in your ear, but when you're using these templates, it's like, okay, what would Ellie say? All right, yes, I'm a big business. So here we go. You create impact, right? Now, this is such a key question because, again, almost every grant, and I'm going to go to a few different grant websites right now so that I can show you the consistency in this question. Almost every grant is going to ask you, how do you create an impact? What does your business do for a specific target audience or community? And again, that's because since this is money you don't have to pay back, these grants want to ensure that the money is going to a place or to a business that is making change, that is doing something positive. So how you need to look at this for your own business, right? If you're looking at your business as a little bit small, well, I just sell whatever it is that you sell. No, you've got to look at, all right, who is your customer? Okay. What do they need? What problems do they have? What do they need help with, right? What is the issue? How do you solve that problem? And why does it matter? So who do you serve? What problems do they have? How do you solve it? And why does it matter? So that's who, what, how, and why. Write that down. Who, what, how, and why. Again, who do you serve? What problems do they have? How do you solve it? And why does it matter? And the why does it matter part is key, because that's where we connect to the impact. So let's say you do have an eyelash business, right? Instead of just thinking that you sell eyelashes to everybody who wants eyelashes, right? And sometimes we think that an eyelash business is just, everyone buys lashes. It's not necessarily niche specific, but you can make it niche specific. And this is how you end up creating more impact. So let's think about if you are selling eyelashes, right? Which is maybe a simple product to sell. If you are selling eyelashes, what problems would someone be having to where they might need lashes? This is how you have to ask yourself this question. So if you're selling, if you're a nanny, if you're selling clothes, in this case, if you're selling eyelashes, what problems would someone have to where they would need eyelashes? That's our second question. What's the problem? So now we start thinking about the problems. Well, maybe someone doesn't grow lashes. Maybe someone has alopecia. Maybe someone is ill and their lashes have started to fall out. I know that some women, when they get pregnant, as a postpartum thing, they lose their lashes. So now we start thinking about all these different elements of what the problem is related to what we sell. Okay. Now, the third one, how does your business solve that problem? Well, our business solves this problem because we provide lashes that are chemical free, toxin free, easy to apply, long lasting. You can sleep in them, whatever the case is, so that women with alopecia or women dealing with postpartum eyelash loss or women who just have naturally short lashes can still feel and look beautiful with a long, mink cat eye wing, okay? And then lastly, why does that matter? Well, this matters because we want to ensure that all women have representation regardless of whatever medical conditions or genetic predispositions they might have. So whether their lashes are short due to the fact that they've been dealing with alopecia or postpartum, or maybe they have no lashes simply because it runs in the family, our company makes sure that we represent them and gives them an option. So cut the check. So that was what was it? Who do we serve? What is the problem? How do we solve the problem? And why does it matter? Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down right now? So that is very different from, yeah, I sell lashes online. Okay, sis, but you do more than that. You do more than that. You make sure that the girlies out there who don't have the naturally long lashes are represented. You make sure that when we wake up in the morning, we're already 100% ready to go. You are doing the work. We need you. Okay? Okay? That's how you've got to see this business. So now when you're applying for the grant, right? And again, it always is going to go back to those 4 sections: who, what, how, and why. Now when you're applying for your grants and you're filling out this template that I'm giving you, now you're looking at your business in a different way. And that is what is going to set your applications apart, right? So we went over the $10,000 AI grant. We also have the $10,000 Perseverance grant, which are both available at skip.com. And they both ask you that same question. And these are both due this week. So that's $20,000, that is up for grabs right now. This other grant for women, all women, there are 20 different $25,000 grants available. So 20 times 25K is $500,000. This is due by the 19th. This is the I Fund Women grant, okay? Benjamin, I'm removing you because no, I'm not going to calm down. Not when there's this much money available for my community. So you can kick rocks on YouTube. Thank you. Hey, watching from Zambia. Yes, and even as someone who is not a U.S. citizen, there are still certain grants that you can qualify for as long as you have a U.S.-based business, okay? So right now, this grant we're talking about is the I Fund Women grant. So you can just Google this and you'll see it. This is due on the 19th, all right? Now, I want to give you guys some insight into what this application looks like. There are 3 core questions to this application. 3, in order to get $25,000. Comment, I can do it in the chat if you can answer 3 questions. Comment, I can do it in the chat if you can answer 3 questions. And I like this one because they're asking you for an elevator pitch. Well, it's a little more than 3. I would say it's 4 questions. But yes, you can do it, Danny. You can do it. You can do it, Millie. You can do it. Especially for the fact that there's $500,000 up for grabs, meaning that 20 different people are going to get $25K. That is an amazing opportunity. So one of the questions here is, surprise, surprise, how does your product solve a problem? And how does this impact that community? So I'm telling y'all, when you can get that answer rock solid, right? And this template is going to help you do that. You will be able to feel confident applying to so many more grants because of the fact that they're all going to ask you, how does your business solve a problem and how does it create impact? Now, here's another tip for this. This grant is asking you about your market size, okay? Let's get a little deep into this, all right? This is low key about to be a masterclass, but I want to give you guys some insight into how you can find your market size because this is important. You know, a lot of the time when we think about starting our business, we just think about, okay, let me create a website, let me create a social media page, and now boom, I have a business. But to really, you know, solidify your success as a business, it's important for you to know how many possible customers you have. That's what your market size is. So here's how you can easily find this, okay? I don't know about y'all, but I am not the type of person who likes to spend hours and hours doing research. I like to read articles, you know, read books and etc. But finding data and statistics, not for me. So here's how we're going to, again, work smarter, not harder. We're going to go to Fiverr.com. And we are going to search for a data research assistant. We're going to search for a data research assistant, all right? Now, the reason, again, why you need to know your market size is you've got to understand how many potential customers you have. So much of the time, again, we think as a small business, we're thinking about, oh, you know, how am I just going to get one sale? Oh my gosh, I only have, 1,000 followers on social media. It's not enough, Stop that. Because for most of you, especially the businesses that I saw you guys comment in the chat, your market size is in the millions, okay? And having that number to quantify gives you confidence. Because if there's 10, 20, 30 million potential people who can buy this product, there is no way you should be focused on any type of competition. You have no competition. Comment that in the chat. We're doing our affirmations today. Comment, I have no competition in the chat. So let me pull out my calculator. Because you really don't. And I don't just say that to like hype you up and make you excited. You really, truly do not have competition. Now, are there other people in your niche who sell what you sell? Yes. But does that mean you have to look at them as competition in the sense that you cannot make money just because they exist? No. No, that is not the right way that we want to assess competition. You should be looking at competition as research. Oh, okay. There's 5 other companies that I can see who also sell what I sell. Does that mean I can't also make money? No, but this is my opportunity to observe what are they doing so I can differentiate myself. Competition, quote unquote, simply provides an opportunity for you to differentiate yourself. It's not an opportunity for you to be insecure, or it's not an opportunity for you to doubt yourself. Just because such and such also sells bundles doesn't mean that your bundles are not going to sell out. Just because who and who also makes, skincare serum doesn't mean that your skincare serum is not going to sell out. Let me tell you that. Just because homegirl is also a real estate agent in your same city doesn't mean that you cannot sell more houses than her. Okay? Because I'm not going to play with y'all. All right? So you have no competition. You only have an opportunity to differentiate yourself. And this is why we need to know our market size. So we're going to hire a data research assistant. And here's what you're going to ask them. Now, I want you guys to understand these data assistants, you're paying $20 an hour or sometimes $20 for a set of 2 hours Typically, it takes them only 1 to 2 hours to get you the information. So you're really paying $20, maximum $30 to get this data. And what you're asking them for is you're giving them your niche. So who you sell, who you sell to, what your product is, and you want them to give you the numbers and the stats around this target audience. So for example, if we go back to our eyelash example, we talked about women who suffer from alopecia. We talked about women who deal with hair loss. Yes, Ken. We talked about women who deal with hair loss as a result of postpartum. So what we're going to ask our research assistant is, hello, please generate all the data and statistical facts around how many women in the US suffer from hair loss, how many women worldwide suffer from hair loss as it relates to postpartum, what is the percentage of women who deal with alopecia, what ethnicities are these women who deal with alopecia. Like, we just want a full breakdown of this entire subset of people. And this data exists. I don't want you guys to think that the research assistant is going to come back and be like, oh, I can't find it. No, it exists. And you know why? Because the big companies who are selling things in Target, they're conducting this research, and they have a whole team, a research and development team, whose only job it is to assess this type of information. So now you're going to get these numbers back from your data assistant that you paid $30 for, $20 for, and they're going to tell you, oh, okay, well, 33 million women deal with hair loss from postpartum, and 12 million women are affected by alopecia. So that makes our market size, 33 plus 12, 45 million potential customers. Now let's just take out our calculator and do the math. We're not saying you need to get all 45 million of those people to buy. That's not what you need to focus on. You need to focus on a core 1,000, 10,000, 15,000, 50,000 people. And let's do the math on this. So let's say that your product is $25. Easy number. You want to focus on 10,000 people purchasing your product. With just that 10,000, that's $250,000. If you set your sights to sell 100,000 units, which is highly possible with social media, I don't want you guys to be intimidated by this. You have how many zeros is this? That's $2.5 million. And that's, again, if your price point is $25, okay? And we still haven't gotten anywhere close to that 45 million. So the reason this grant is asking you for the market size is so that they can understand how possible it is for your business to make sales within the niche that you're in. So with a 10 million person market size, a 20 million person market size, again, even if there's 200 other businesses also selling lashes, with 45 million people in your market, every single one of y'all are a 7-figure company. Every single one of y'all. And think about when you go to the grocery store. There's multiple breads. There's multiple milks. There's multiple baby foods. There's multiple skincares. There's multiple deodorants. There's multiple pads. There's multiple different types of underwear. We see it all the time. And every single one of these companies, if they're not owned by one big company, but every single one of them are successful. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down right now? Yes, thank you. That was video.ai. Comment got it in the chat if you got it. Yes, go girl. Comment got it in the chat if you got it. So this is why I say you have no competition. In terms of, do not let that stop you or make you feel like I cannot grow this business, I cannot make money, because yes, you can. with this market size and the fact that social media means you can not only sell someone in the US, but you can also sell someone in Kenya. You can also sell to someone in London. Your market size went from millions to billions. Everybody can eat. Okay? Everybody can eat. All right? So that's why we want to make sure we highlight this in that particular grant proposal. And I'm glad that they asked that question. Because when you understand your market size, then you fully can see, wow, I've been thinking too small. What was that the meme? You know, you've been thinking small. It's time to be thinking big. You need to be thinking big, okay? You're thinking small. You need to be thinking big, okay? So yes, you need to be thinking big about this because you have a big market size, you have a big business, and you make big impact as long as you are looking at it that way. I really missed that audio. That was so good. All right. You're thinking small. You need to be thinking big. I'm not going to cuss at y'all, but you know what they said at the end. You need to be thinking big, B. You need to be thinking big. So, problem that your business solves. What is the market size? So you understand the gravity of all the potential customers that you can have access to. And then this grant is also asking you for your elevator pitch. Okay. Now, this is just a one sentence, punchy statement for your business. So the way that you really want to think about your elevator pitch, and this is in the templates as well, but you've got to look at it as if you had 30 seconds in an elevator with Jeff Bezos and he asked you to describe your business in one word, in one sentence, and he's cutting you a check, what are you going to say, right? So if we go back to our eyelash business, since this is what we're already continuing with, our business provides chemical-free, natural eyelash solutions for women dealing with alopecia and postpartum loss so that they can wake up confident, go about their day confident, and conquer the world confident, knowing that their lashes are just as beautiful as they are. One and done. Cut the check, Jeff. Run me the money, Jeff. Okay, so that is an example of your elevator pitch. So it's not going to be as long as your entire section of how you would answer the question, but you want to take the best parts of what your business does and put it into one sentence. So I give you guys some help with that in the template. That was just off the top of the head right now. But again, using that template is like having a little mini Ellie right there in your business. That's how you would essentially generate that elevator pitch, is still keeping that who, what, how, why formula, but you're narrowing it down to one punchy statement so that if you've got to get the attention of a billionaire in that moment, that's what it's there to do. Okay, so y'all should be ready to apply for this grant. All right, so again, this was the I Fund Women grant for $25,000, and there are 20 of those available, so that's $500,000 up for grabs. The $10,000 AI Innovation Grant, the other $10,000 Perseverance Grant, and there is one more I want you guys to know about. Now, this one isn't due until April 1st, so we have 2 weeks, but this is the $50,000 FedEx grant. And then there are additional $20,000 grants for, those who get like second place, okay? $50,000. This is due in 2 weeks. Comment ready in the chat if you're ready. Comment ready in the chat if you are going to apply for this and you are going to get out of your own way and you are going to use these templates to go get this money. All right. So the qualifications here for the FedEx grant, and again, you can just Google this, the website to it. You just need to be in the US. You just need to be in business for at least 6 months. So this is fantastic for those of you guys who are a little bit newer. You have the opportunity to apply for this. And you need to create a FedEx account, okay? One of the prerequisites is that you do need to use FedEx, the shipping. So I'm giving y'all a heads up right now. If you don't have a FedEx account, go ahead and create a FedEx account, ship one little package, you know, just to show some usage, and then apply for this grant, okay? Because we're not gonna let the fact that we don't have a FedEx account stop us. So they're gonna ask you things like, how does your business solve a problem with its product or services? How are you gonna use this money? And you're submitting a video. Now, don't get all uncomfortable. I don't want to be on camera. Stop it, because this is $50,000 up for grabs. So, girl, put on a lash, put on a lip gloss, throw on that wig, and get in front of the camera. Okay. The video only has to be 2 minutes long, so it's not a lot. But this is the perfect place for you to say your elevator pitch and to really break down the who, the what, the how, and the why. So who your business serves, what your business sells, what problem your business solves, how your business solves the problem, and why that matters. Who your business serves, what problems do they have, how does your business solve the problem, and why does it matter? That 2-minute video is the perfect place for you to essentially speak that. So you're going to use the templates I'm giving you to write it out. And then when you're submitting this grant, this video, this is where you want to say that. Because if they're only watching a 2-minute clip, you want to be saying what matters. You want to be jumping right into, listen, our, eco logistics company, we focus on serving, I don't know anything about logistics, so I'm just shooting from the hip here, but we focus on, serving people who need logistics. What is the problem that they have? They want to have something that is more sustainable, more cost efficient, and better for the environment. Our business solves that problem because here's our suite of products and services. Why does this matter? We want to take care of the earth. We want to ensure that we still have a place to run our company. Global warming is real, and we feel like we can reduce our carbon footprint by having this eco logistics company. So FedEx, cut us the check, okay? Thank you, Morgan. So FedEx, cut us the check, okay? That is what you want to do in your video. Clear? Maybe you also want to add a little bit about your market size so they have an understanding of, our business has so much potential because, there's a 10 million person market size, right? Thank you so much. So this is key, okay? This is key. I'm going to be checking in on y'all. Like, did you apply? All right. Now, here's the thing. These are due within the next 2 days. I want you to comment yes in the chat if, based on what we've gone over so far, you can submit these applications in 48 hours. Comment yes or yes in the chat if you know, based on what we've gone over and the fact that you're going to have these templates, and the fact that you're going to have this list of grants, based on all of this, that you can do it in 48 hours. Because one of our guests in here said, oh, it's too late because it's only 2 days away. Cut that out, okay? You can apply for these right now. We have broken it down. Remember, that is the essence and the value of your business. And this is why applying to grants is also so powerful, because when you see it that way, your confidence in not only applying to more grants, but also your confidence as it relates to your business goes up. Because now when you're applying to grants, you are very understanding of how your business solves a problem. But in addition to that, when you're marketing your business, you can, instead of just, posting pictures of your lashes, no, you're creating content of, listen, girl, if you're postpartum and your hair is thinning, your lashes are not giving what they used to give, our lashes are for you. These are long lasting, chemical free. You can sleep in them so you can wake up like the strong, beautiful woman that you are. Link in bio to get the lashes. You see what I'm saying? So this is going to totally change up your marketing strategy too, because now instead of you seeing yourself as a little business, you're seeing yourself as a big business. Okay? You're giving that big business energy. Yes, you are giving that big business energy. So here is the template, y'all. So I want you guys to see exactly what I mean. Oh, let me plug in this phone because it was definitely about to die. Y'all, my room is a mess. Don't judge me. I have 4 kids. Okay, listen. So when I mentioned to you all the template, right? Here is one version of the template that you're going to get. It's going to break down your executive summary, how your business solves a problem, what objectives do you have, describing your budget, how you are going to evaluate success, and what additional support you need. I'm sorry, it was a little blurry. So the way that I explained, you're going to use this template to be able to answer all of these questions so that when it's time for you to apply for these grants, you've already got the format and all you have to do is copy paste. So we've got your executive summary, how your business solves a problem, the objectives, how you are going to use the money, your budget. So again, when it comes time to submitting, you're already ready to go. Now, in addition to the template, you guys are getting the full list of 1,000 grants. So not only do I want you guys to apply for the grants that are due this week, but I want you to use the list of 1,000 grants that are organized by state, by category, and make sure that you're submitting those applications too. There is so much money out there. You need to be submitting at least once per day. And you can do this. Imagine if you're submitting 30 applications a month, 20 applications a month. With grants, you can win more than one, right? Sometimes you can't always get more than one loan, but with a grant, you can definitely get more than one grant. And all of that is free money. All of that is free money. So I want you guys to see exactly what is going to come in this package. So not only are you getting the templates, the list, it's a whole situation what you're about to be able to do with your business. I want you guys to comment 48 hours in the chat. Comment 48 hours in the chat because I really want you guys to lock in this focus of executing faster, right? Sometimes we procrastinate, we put things off, we tell ourselves, oh, I'll do it next week. Oh, it's 11 o'clock, I don't want to do it. Oh, I got to make dinner for the kids. You know, things come up. And as women, as business owners, we're oftentimes putting ourselves last. We're oftentimes doing for everybody else before we do for ourselves. But I want you to commit to 48 hours. As in, from now to 48 hours from now, you're going to apply to these grants. You're going to use these ChatGPT templates. You're going to use these AI tools. You're going to secure your data research assistant to get your market size. You're going to write your elevator pitch. 48 hours. That's the only way I'm going to give you guys access to this program. Okay? Is that a deal? Let me know if that is a deal, because I am going to make sure that you guys have everything you need right now to execute. But I want you to position yourself to win this, and you've got 48 hours. And you're not doing it alone because you've got everything with me, right? So let me just give you guys an idea of everything that comes in the product. So here we are in the instant access bundle. So you are going to get all of these bonuses. As I told you guys, the list of grants is right here. The grant template, the business pitch deck is here, the lender list, how to get investors, the ChatGPT prompts. You also get some additional bonuses for personal credit and vending machine contracts. You're also getting my done for you digital product bundle. So those of you who want to make extra money selling digital products, these are all done for you. There's over 30 digital products in this package that you can literally click here to access and start selling, okay? In addition to that, you're getting all 6 days of classes. So we're covering marketing, we're covering mindset and business strategy, we're covering passive income, we're covering trust funds, investments, and taxes. All of this in one place. So like I said, you're more than prepared to not only succeed in the next 48 hours with your grants, but to also succeed in these other ways for your business. So YouTube, just so y'all know, I am not playing with you. When I say you're going to get all these bonuses, they're right here. The list of grants is right here. The template for the grants is here. The ChatGPT prompts is here. The lender list, the pitch deck is here. All the digital products are here. So what we doing, y'all? Are y'all ready? 48 hours. 48 hours. I want you to put yourself first. It doesn't mean don't handle all your obligations, but I want you to access this package, open up this grant template, start to apply for these grants, and for the next 48 hours, put yourself first. Comment I deserve it in the chat. Put yourself first. Execute on these grants. Execute on this pitch deck. Execute on these digital products. Execute on starting this passive income. Look at how much you can achieve when you give yourself just 48 hours of uninterrupted time, really putting yourself first. Now, I know we've got things, so we can't be fully uninterrupted, but make a conscious decision right now that, you know what, I'm going to get this package and I'm going to make sure that for the next 2 days, I do the things that we talked about tonight. Because I've given you the play. I've given you what you need to do to succeed. Now you've just got to go and do it. All right. So I asked my team tonight, I'm like, should I reopen the summit? Because if you were here last week, you know I stopped making this available as of Friday. And they were like, yeah, because there's so many grants due, you really should give them access. So I am going to make 11 of these available right now for you to get everything in one place. You can access everything at one time for $397. That includes all the bonuses, everything I've shared with you. Affirm and Afterpay are available. You can also split your payment and do $199 if you want a little bit more flexibility. But whatever you do, get it right now before these 11 are gone so that you can commit these next 48 hours to your success. Imagine you putting in 48 hours and getting back a $25,000 grant. Imagine you joining this program, getting access, investing the time, and getting back a $10,000 grant. It's on you. All right, so let me show you guys where you're gonna go to get these products, okay? So first things first, you're gonna head to my Instagram and YouTube. I'm gonna drop the link for you guys directly because I don't want Instagram to eat up all the products. So there's 11 available. You're gonna click on the link in my bio. You are going to click the one that is Shaking Financial Freedom Summit. And boom, you'll see exactly what I shared with you. Instant access in full for $397, split your payment for $199. In both cases, you're going to get a receipt to be able to access everything right now. And that's the goal. I want you guys to get in there, access it now so that you can get these templates now and start applying for these grants. Maybe not tonight, but at least by tomorrow, all right? I will go easy on y'all since it's about 8 o'clock out there on the East Coast. Now, YouTube, I'm dropping this link for you guys to go and secure it because I can see, let me just check a status update. All right, I just got a notification that 2 of y'all already got the package. And let me say this, you all, you have lifetime access to this package. So the grant templates, the list, the digital products, everything I showed you is yours for a lifetime. I like that. That sounds real romantic. It's yours for a lifetime, a lifetime. All right, I dropped it for y'all. So that means 6 months from now, more grants, you've already got the templates. A year from now, more passive income streams you want to start, you've already got the contracts. 5 years from now, you want to apply for a pitch deck competition, you've already got the pitch deck template and the class showing you how to do it. Lifetime access, okay? I'm not like these other people who will close you out in 30 days. In 30 years, if you still have your login, you will still have this product, okay? Because I want you to win for the long term. All right, so we have 6 left. We have 6 left. So let me remind you guys, right? When I'm encouraging you to do this 48-hour challenge, it's not to stress you out or put pressure on you, but I know what you can achieve using this Financial Freedom Summit and giving yourself focused attention for the next 2 days. I want you to apply for those grants. I want you to add these digital products to your bio and start selling. I want you to find some lenders to apply for. You can make so much progress in your business and in your income by starting now. Starting now, starting now, starting now. And, you know, my team was like, yes, bring it back. But I don't know that after this, I'm going to sell this replay again, okay? Because it's so much in one for such a small amount of money. So truly make sure you're getting this tonight. So the first thing I would say for y'all to do, okay, for that person who asked, when you go to my page, you're going to click on this link, scroll down, and it says Financial Freedom. That's what you're going to enroll in. And then again, you've got 2 ways to access in full using Affirm and Afterpay, or you can split your payment into 2. And then as soon as y'all get your email and you get in here, I recommend immediately going to your bonuses, downloading the list of grants, okay? Downloading the template for grants, and then accessing everything else as well. Immediately going into those 2 places so that you can start your application process right now. So same with YouTube. As soon as you guys secure your products and you get your email, I recommend opening it up, downloading your template, downloading the list of grants, accessing the lender list, accessing the pitch deck, so that you can immediately apply these strategies that we talked about. Don't wait, because you know what happens. The devil comes and tries to interrupt your plans and tell you, oh, you can't win. Oh, it's not going to work. Maybe someone else could, but you can't do it, right? Doubt starts to creep in. We're not going to let that happen. You're going to take action. You're going to get the package. You're going to access the bonuses. You're going to start the work. So by the time we get to the 15th, you have submitted these grant applications already. All right? Comment deal in the chat if that is a deal. So I know I see you guys on the site. We have 4 left. We have 4 left, y'all, and I really think this is the last time it is coming back. Yes, Drina, I know you've been stuck, so let's get you unstuck. 48 hours. I'll come back on live tomorrow to check in on you. At that point, you'll have 24 hours just to keep you going, just to keep you focused, because we need that, right? Sometimes we really need that. And again, this package has so much value in it because I want you to be able to take it and run. Take it and use the templates. Take it and sell the digital products. Just take it and start succeeding so that there's no hesitation. There's no delay. All right, so we've got 3 left. Here's what we're going to do for these last 3. I want you guys to, if you're working on it, go ahead and complete your checkout. If you're in here, DM me the word freedom. Send me a DM to my Instagram with the word freedom. Let me know that you were in the live, that you want to make sure you succeed in these 48 hours, and I will ensure that the product is still available for you. Okay? My team will send you your own private link so that you can still check out, and you'll still get all the bonuses that I've shared with you in here tonight. All right? So as soon as I hop off of here, DM me the word freedom. We'll make sure that we get you locked in so that you can use this to make these applications happen and do what we talked about in the next 2 days. And let's get this money, y'all. I really hope you guys enjoyed class. See, now Dylan, why you gotta come up in here talking about something that we don't even know? Know you. Yes. So I really enjoyed tonight. I hope you feel inspired. I hope you're encouraged. I hope you believe me when I say that you can do this. You are a big business. Go ahead and grab this financial freedom package. Use it to make these applications happen. Start this digital product business. Secure this passive income. Apply to these grants. And DM me the word freedom if you still haven't secured your package yet. That way my team can help you and save you a seat. All right? I love y'all. I'll see you guys tomorrow. 48 hours. You got 48 hours to make something shake, okay? Yes. Thank you so much. I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, YouTube. I know you guys are over here, but I'm dropping the link. Same deal applies. You can split your payments. You've got 48 hours to use this and get to work. And you can also send me a direct message on Instagram. Me and my team will help you. But I'm dropping this link here so that you can go ahead and split your payment if that's what you want to do, or use Afterpay and Klarna to access everything in full. All right? This was fantastic. I hope you guys gained a lot of value in this live tonight, and I will see y'all on here tomorrow.